and women are moving in the direction of mainstream Britain. But when it comes to sex between men and women, conservative attitudes are the order of the day. More than 3/4 of Muslims in Britain regard sex outside marriage as never acceptable, whilst the same proportion of Britons regard it as absolutely normal. This attitude to sex was just as common amongst the young as the old. Growing up in this liberal society has not made all young Muslims liberal. Hina is a media studies student in East London. She and her friends are 19 years old, but it's marriage, not moving in with boyfriends, that they talk about.
So when you get married? I don't know, stop asking me that question! Because, why is everybody always asking me every day? Because you're the most... this is just called the eldest. Yeah. Well, I'm not the oldest, you're the oldest. We're career women, that's why. We've got careers. Yeah, we have careers.
When it comes to marriage, the perception that young Muslims are forced to marry against their will is not the case. 9 out of 10 said that they should choose their own partners. I went to meet Hina at home where she lives with her mother and father to ask whether her Muslim upbringing created a barrier with her non-Muslim friends.
Hello.
Hi, Hina, I'm John.
Hi John, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
The fact that your belief leads you not to smoke, not to drink, in fact not to have boyfriends, the rest, do you feel it separates you from a very big part of the community?
Yeah, I mean nowadays it's socially you need to have a boyfriend and you need to smoke and you need to, you know, drink and you need to do a whole load to fit into a social group. But I don't do them and I still feel as though I can still like have many different friends and achieve what I really want to achieve in life. And
asking Hina about what she watches on television reveals one strongly held conservative opinion. Do you watch Big Brother?
yeah.
Always?
Yeah, fantastic.
And what do you think of the people on this one?
I don't know. Shabazz, I've got he's gay. And that's something, obviously, that's not in my religion or nothing.
You see, that's a big problem, isn't it? Because they say 1 in 10 people are gay in British society. I mean, what do you say to them?
I personally think they're just lost cause, aren't they? There's something that's not normal with them because, God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You can't really go... I mean, man and female elope to continue humanity.
I mean, I have a lot of gay friends, yeah.
But gay is wrong. I would not encourage gay people being gay. No.
It's amazing, really, because Hina kind of sums up everything. So integrated and yet at the same time so separate. You have this sense of somebody who's completely at peace with the iPod, the internet, plugs into friends at university and all the rest of it, but I mean can't abide the thought of gays, completely integrated on the one hand and really very separate on the other. At a time when gay partnerships have been legally recognised in Britain, over half of all Muslims think homosexuals should be banned from teaching in schools. Such views are only held by 1/4 of the general population. This conservatism sees many Muslims deeply critical of British values.
Anyway, they always have to be beautiful, they always have to be thin, they always have to impress other men on the street. And it's like, I feel sorry for them sometimes, to tell you the truth. Okay, I understand if a woman does want to show off her beauty to the whole world, that's different, but it's like, it seems to me like we're labelled as oppressed, but it seems to me like they're oppressed.
And as far as drinking is concerned, growing up in Britain has made Muslims aged between 18 and 24 take an even harder line against alcohol than their elders. For many Muslims, the criticisms go even further than these specific issues. 4 out of 10 say that they are offended by Britain's bad moral behaviour. This view is leading many Muslim families to change the way they're bringing up their children. Uzma and her husband Haroon Asif have 3 sons and live in Enfield. Uzma was born in Britain, she was brought up with British values, but Uzma's decided to reject the way she was raised. In fact, you've made a very interesting life journey, really, from quite a secular start.
My father was very modern. He came to this country in the 1940s, and I think he thought he was just a white British person himself. You know, he wore the Harris tweed coat and the hat, and I think, you know, you grow up and you're just showing that this is the way people live, this is the best way, and there's no alternative. And I was very much sucked into that as well, so I integrated fully. It's only when I thought, well, no, actually, they have a lot of social problems. There are lots of complexities that we don't hear about.
Haroon came over from Pakistan 8 years ago and shares Asma's views. Were you shocked by what you found here, from a moral point of view?
Yeah, certain things really shocked me, really. The way people use alcohol and the women dress, and how women are treated here, really. I found that women were used more as a product to sell the products. They were like a business commodity here.
Uzma and Haroon, in common with 2/3 of Muslims we questioned, think British parents allow their children too much freedom. They keep their families separate from the aspects of British culture they disapprove of, only exposing them to what they see as positive influences. Today, they're at the Natural History Museum.
I know, isn't it big? What is it? It's a dinosaur.
See, look, because they log all the forest, that's one of the factors why rhinos are becoming extinct. Because obviously if they take away their habitat, how can they survive? Boys do go to a weekend school, so they supplement their sort of Islamic education on the weekends.
It's like a very big part of my life, because like on Saturdays and Sundays I go to Islamic school, and then like during the day we have to pray anyway, so it's like you just don't get out of your mind, so it's just imprinted there.
They find it hard though. They do find it hard. We all find it